Okay, in this lecture we're going to learn about the search and find functions. These two are very similar and can almost be used interchangeably with a couple of minor exceptions. And the main difference between the two is that find is case sensitive and search is not. So let's dive right in and I'll show you some examples of how to use them and where each one of them will work. So you can see we have our same sales rep list here. We have first names, last names, and I've added back in the region because we're going to use that for our search. So first let's look at how you use search. Of course you do your equal sign, and to find search you only have to type an S and it's the first one that pops up. Then you hit a tab and you'll see our parameters here are first find text. So what are we looking for? And we're going to be searching for the word west, so we want to put that in quotes because it's text, and then we enter a comma, and then now it's asking for within which text. So that's where we want to search, which is right here. Select that, and then you have the option of doing a start number. So if this was a long string of text and we wanted to start at the 10th character, then we would put 10 in here and it would start searching at the 10th. But here we want it to search the whole string of text, so we're just going to hit enter, and so it's bringing back a value of 1, and what that means is it found the word west starting with the first character. If this said northwest, then you would see that it says 7 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters in is where the word west starts. We'll just put that back to how it was and we will copy our formula down, and I'm just going to double click the fill handle and it goes all the way down, and let's take a look at what we've got here. So obviously it's saying it found west at position number 1 in these 3 cells, and then it gives us a value error in the ones that have east. And search will always give you a value error as the result if it doesn't find what you're looking for. So we know for sure that these 2 cells don't have the word west. Now let's look what happens if we do this with a find function. I'm just going to delete these, double click here so I can get into this, and I'm going to delete the search and change it to find. And we'll hit enter again, copy it down. And now you see we get a value error for all of them. And the reason for that is because find is case sensitive. And that's really important to remember. In fact, most people prefer using search for most things because find is case sensitive. So if we were to change this to a capital W and copy it down, then we'd get the same results as search because find is looking for that exact match. It has to be capital W, lowercase est. So let me just give you one more quick example of how you can use find or search. Let's say we're searching for the letter O in these names. So we type equals, find, and tab. We want to find O, so we put that in quotes, comma, within this cell, within this cell, and we hit enter, copy our formula down. And you can see that in this first one it found the O at the 5th position. In this one it found the O at the 2nd position. This one there are no O's. This one it found the O at the 2nd position, and this one there are no O's. So it brings back a value error. So those are the basics of how you use search and find to find a character or a string of characters from another cell and then bring back a value indicating what position in the string it's located.